So we're talking about discipleship. In the last couple videos, I talked about the fact that in order to be with Christ now and in eternity, in heaven with him, we have to be his disciples. And that's a very specific, narrow path. And it means that we must give up our lives like the first disciples, like Jesus said. And in the last video, we said, what does that look like? So it really means that we must give up the details, the specifics. We must offer up what we thought was our life, what we wanted our life to be, to Christ, for his will, his specific will, and he will lead us in that. Now, why? We're asking the question, why would God want us to walk such a narrow path? Why do we see Christians around us not talking about this, not saying that this is such a specific path and that it requires us to seek Christ so diligently and specifically? Well, why do we need to do that? Well, it is from God's perspective. What does God desire? What does he want most? What is an offering to him that he accepts? Well, he wants real love for him, and he wants that to be displayed in real faith. Real faith. Now, that real faith is trusting him. Now, let's look at the two different things. In Christian religion, we see all over the place. Christian religion talks about faith being a system. So we have this system of good works and beliefs and morality. We try to be good people doing good things, versus someone who actually goes to Christ and says, Lord, what is your will? Now, a good example of this is, say you are a parent with two different children. One child goes around and works really hard and very diligently and has excellent behavior, and they do a lot of good works around the house, and they're always doing chores and things like that. But that child never seems to display any interest in the parent and wanting to really talk with the parent and wanting to know what that parent might want for that day, versus another child who comes and says, Father, Mother, what's happening today? What do you want? Which one does God want?